Welcome to my passion project, the Wine Find Talks. This is where I share one wine that I love, why I love it, and then we taste it. So, let's talk. The wine I'm sharing with you today is a 2020 Colio Estate Reserve Merlot, a VQA wine from Niagara-on-the-Lake in Ontario. Now, this multi-award-winning red deserves to be on your radar because the value proposition is outrageously high. This $20 bottle knocks it out of the park. Now, Merlot is not always a variety associated commonly with Ontario. Chardonnay, yes. Pinot Noir, yes. Cabernet Franc, Gamay, Riesling even will all probably come to mind before thinking about Merlot as a top performing wine in Ontario. That's certainly the case with me. But this small batch bottle from the outstanding 2020 vintage turns that idea right on its ear. It delivers more value in the glass than the price point might suggest. So let's taste. First, the color. Notice immediately the depth of color. Again, that's suggesting ripeness and concentration. It's quite opaque and it tapers to a very narrow rim. This is a 2020, so there's a few years of bottle age, but it's still presenting as very youthful in terms of color. It's purple, sort of a purple middle tapering to a purple ruby rim. The nose is wonderful. Heady black fruit, but there's much more going on. There's depth here, like blue flowers. Chocolate, yes, chocolate and cherries is often associated with Merlot, and it's absolutely there. But there's also spice, a touch of, cigar box or something. Peppercorn, pink peppercorn as well as black peppercorn. Clove, cinnamon, so much going on, and I love that. Again, complexity is a mark of quality. $20, surprising. So let's have a sip. Sweeps in. Silky, but structured. There's structure here. Now, Merlot can be sort of flabby. It can be a wine that doesn't have a lot of, firm structure, but this one has that. It also has wonderful poise, wonderful uplift, refreshment. And that's because Ontario is a cool climate, and they've clearly picked this fruit to offset the heat and the long sunlight hours and the heat hours associated with that vintage. So they've got the sprightly acidity holding up the fruit, scraping the palate clean, creating lift, creating light. And yet it's sun-drenched and saturating and complex. So everything we found on the nose echoes or ripples out on the palate before receding and elongating and smudging into, if you like, the finish. The finish goes on and on. Now, this is a $20 wine, drinks like a wine worth more, and it's the kind of wine that I think would be fun to serve with some Canadian dishes, such as maybe pulled pork poutine, fabulous, or a really good old Ontario cheddar made into a grilled cheese sandwich. And that is what I wanted to talk about.